Alrighty, good. Happy time zone. Happy Sunday. Or is it Saturday? No, it's Sunday. I'm right. I took Saturday off, not Friday. Time zones are hard. So remembering what day it is. That's fine. Resolution. Alright. How about everyone's having a good Sunday, good weekend? Start the recording. Miss the ads. The next 5 minutes at the very least. And more runs. Got a baby girl with us today underneath my desk. He has really come out as part husky over the last few days, it feels like. Singing the song of her people. She has started to just randomly moan and bark throughout the day. Early, I want to say not even 30 minutes before stream, she just started moaning and then eventually just barked while under my desk and just not moving. Bark. She hasn't farted for me, but apparently she farted when cuddling with my sister, and apparently it was pretty bad. Hazel seemed unfazed by it, but my sister had to leave the room. It's probably a mixture of that, plus I don't nearly give her as much attention as my sister. So she's probably starting to be a little fed up and wants loving cuddles all day. But I can't do that. Otherwise, she's just, otherwise she's chilling. Oh wait, I gotta look at our family Snapchat. I started thinking about the baby boy. It reminded me of a Snapchat that my brother sent. I have no idea where my parents are. Everybody's just out of town, apparently. My sister went all the way up to one of her friend's lake house. My parents, I have no idea where they are, but they're not at home. The baby boy's with my brother right now. And he sent a Snapchat the other day, like, he's normally not a fan of water. He's fine with bass. He'll just stand there and, you know, accept his fate. Yada, yada, yada. But whenever we've been to, like, a lake or an ocean, mainly just lakes, he kind of just avoids the waves. The waves are scary. But Billy took Mr. Man to the... brother, I have an older brother, yes. He took him to Lake Michigan because they live in Chicago. And, yeah, they went to one of the beaches and he just strolled up and just was fine with the waves. Normally he's like skittish and runs away from them, but no, he just went right in. No concern whatsoever. He wouldn't go anywhere where he had to swim, but he didn't really care about getting his paws wet. How many siblings do I have? I have an older brother and a younger sister. And then we have a baby boy, which is Riley, who is a dog, and the baby girl, who is Hazel, who is also a dog. That said, the baby boy is my parents' dog, and Hazel is our dog here. Well, technically, mostly my sister's. In name. I do take care. He's my baby. He's just a baby. Needy one, but a baby. Okay, I will pick this up. I wasn't gonna pick up this horseradish, but the leek's not that far away. You get this on the fall 13th day, it's just better. Going out of my way for the horseradish there wasn't worth it, but going out of the way for the leek there would is like acceptable. I haven't had to do this in a hot minute. We're gonna drop those there so I can move the leeks to the 2 slot. The reason why moving the leeks to the 2 slot is important is so when I get the cutscene, the sword goes into the 5 slot. So when I press the organize button, my tool order is sword, or I'm sorry, my tool order is pickaxe sword instead of sword pickaxe. Because if I don't fill up the 2 slot, or I guess technically the 3 slot, then the order when I organize will just be sword pickaxe, which I don't want. Obviously, if you're a sword on 1 enjoyer, then you don't have to worry about that, but I'm a sword on 2 enjoyer, so I do. I always struggle with your name, and I feel bad every single time. To create floor 5 into an infested floor on floor 6. Bryant. I just want to say like Trent, but I know that's just completely wrong. It's pronounced thank you. The worst part is even if you break it up into syllables, there's like a 90% chance I still mispronounce it. Anyways, thank you for the 16. I hope you're having a good weekend. Sweet Sunny, also thank you for the 16, and I hope your day is going well. Nice Sunday. After at least a lot of holidays for North America. We had Canada Day followed by 4th of July. Yeah, see, even with it broken down, I am struggling to have my mind comprehend it. It probably doesn't help that I'm also trying to speedrun. So I have to keep looking at it, forgetting what I was looking at, looking back. I hope today is not a... Oh, well, we get to play a 125. I'm missing one. Okay, that's my excuse. I don't care. Trianthania. Still butchered. That was it. Cool. I most likely said it. Now in a month's time, I'm gonna completely forget what I said, and we're gonna have this exact same conversation like we did the last 3 months. That's the joys of being a sub to the Habu. I mispronounce your name, you teach me your name, and then a month later, I forget it. Because how I function in this world is, if I don't know how to say your name in Twitch chat, I will just read your comment so you know that I'm talking about you, and then answer the question. If I know how to say your name, I will then say your name and then respond. No, you're just Zai. Daimyon. That's the only way how I would be able to pronounce it. Yeah, but they're subbing. I want to say their full username, unless if they're like known in the community, where we just always use their quote-unquote nickname. Things. When I say known, I mean like a more common chatter, by the way. Like I know you also make Stardew Valley content, so you're known, but I'm aware. Speedrunning a random item in Stardew, part 532. Getting close to that. I have no idea what number you're at. There's the number that came up. That's crazy that you're getting close to that. My brain, when trying to pronounce the username that I have no idea how to pronounce, will literally just look at any... First, it looks for any word that I can say. And then if I can't, it's generally like a syllable word or like a three-letter word that I can say. And just go with that. If you want to. I mean, there's enough items in Stardew for that to... You can get up to 561, I believe. Gotta start cranking them out. Not like my upload schedule. If I go past 100, I've probably gone too far, but then after 100, it starts getting funny. Because you'll get to a point where you're getting really annoying items that literally take 20+ hours. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody coming in. I'll probably ended on a Mr. Key. Perfection item, yeah. That was like, that's like the main issue with the A to Z challenge, is the fact that it's just like, if you get a master item or a perfection item, it's literally 20 hours plus. Body, thank you for the 66 month. Back in time. I'm gonna have to go back and reset floor 5.
Heck.
Day, by the way. Hazel has fixed my sleep schedule. Having to wake her up at, well, and sometimes she just doesn't really let me sleep for very long, because it's just a baby. But yeah, she starts kinda, I wouldn't say pacing my bed, but pacing on my bed starting at 5, and then she starts getting restless at 6 if I have not taken her out yet. Like, she doesn't, like, actively walk in circles along my bed, but, like, every 5, maybe 10 minutes, she will shift position. And then sometimes she'll get up and just stare at me for 5 minutes. And just sit on my bed staring for, like, 5 minutes. And then realize when that's not working, she'll just lay back down. Yeah, I mean, sister's out of town, so I'm, like, slowly taking care of Hazel. Normally, I just let her out at night. I let her out at, like, 8. And then it's like, I'll watch over her whenever my sister has to leave on work on Tuesday, Thursdays. But it's like, I almost never am the one who takes her out in the morning. Yeah, you kind of fixed my sleep schedule, baby girl. I say that, but then definitely not me. Just as soon as I get back, I give her breakfast. And then I go lay down in bed for another 2 hours. And definitely not get any sleep because Hazel just joins me in bed and kind of does the exact same thing where she's kind of just moving and or pacing. I care about this cherry bomb. I do care about this cherry bomb. Now I care about cherry bomb. As I got that kill off in time. I wish I had the bugs meat. Probably worth more than the topaz and the amethyst at this point with how many bugs I've just killed. Back 230 floor 19. Yeah. Floors are gonna need to start cooking. $3 p.m. Ooh. Magnet ring's good. I like a good copper collector. This good pace? No. This is below average, but you never know what can happen in the second half. Energy's okay, which is like the main good part about this run, is even though pace is kind of bad, the actual energy is not a huge issue yet. I also have 2 cherry bombs. It's just the overall ladder pace has not been great. Like, an average time that I'm looking for is floor, I want to be on floor 40 by about 8 p.m. And to, like, consistently do that, generally speaking, I want to be on floor 30 by, like, 5. 6 p.m. at the latest. So, I have about 40 in-game minutes, which is, you know, about 30 seconds to go 5 floors. Technically, 30 in-game minutes is about 28 seconds IRL. If I want to be there by 5. Obviously, I'm not going to be there by 5. This pace is already pretty slow. But when's the last time I finished a run? 2 days ago. Did it PB? No, but I finished it. Literally last stream. Technically Friday. I do need the cave carrots at the bottom of this floor, I believe. I only got 1 of them. If it was right there, we would have gotten 3 total. There's 4 available cave carrots at the bottom of this floor and 3 total crates. One of them just has 2. Got top right, bottom right, and then like one in like the bottom middle. And the double crate is top right. It's the only crate floor besides the middle of floor 19 that has multiple cave carrots on it. 24 has a cave carrot at like the bottom middle, which is nice to get if you're going over there, but I generally just skip it. An enemy bottom left, but I kind of chose to ignore him because I was hoping I would just get the ladder, but whatever. Ladder. Five parsnips for one floor. I gotta average a parsnip a floor. I was born in 1999. I am 26. I mean, I guess depending on what part of the year I'm in, but my birthday's past, so I'm 26. Money's like 830. Good on copper. Good on coal too. No, I got all the coal. It actually ended up not being that bad, but money's gonna be a big if. Or not. Yeah, I mean, money's gonna be a big if, and it's like 40 seconds slower than what I would have liked. I'm only down 5 copper, which is fine. I need money, so I'm gonna skip the 7th here. We have good barrels on the 8th and the 9th. The 8th is better for money than the 9th, but the 9th is good enough. We have a cherry bomb, which is going to be nice for any iron clumps I get. Need 75 iron ore, quite a bit of cash. Day one was okay. I mean, we got 600 gold worth of geodes, but we didn't get any gems on the other side of things. Yeah, I know I normally am aggressive at killing bats, but I just use my club combo on the dust sprites and I'm not waiting for it. Setting floors. Wings is kind of like a low concern. Like, I want a few, don't get me wrong, but I don't need that many. I mean, yes, but technically not. You can brute force them because there's club spots specifically on Spring 5th. on floors that you can actively reset. And what I mean by floors that you can actively reset, I mean on 1.6 CA made it so that the barrels can spawn on the wooden tiles of floors that are divisible by 5. So barrels can start spawning on floor 5 is like the big thing. And there's a club spot on day 5 on floor 5. So essentially you can brute force it as long as you have a barrel that spawns on the floor, because there is cases where just no barrels spawn and you won't ever get a barrel to spawn on the floor. You can just keep resetting the floor until the barrel spawns in the spot that you want, and then break it, and then you'll specifically get a club, because the contents of crates are tile and day base. So every single run, you'll notice on floor 5 that I'm looking for a club or a barrel on a certain spot that yields a club. I would like an aquamarine today. It's not 100% needed because I can get it on day 3 of the mines, but it is very nice to get. This run's likely just straight up dead. Pace on day 1 wasn't good enough. And this day 2 is. How do I put it? Not good. Put it lightly, I have about 1 minute to gain 40 iron. 40 iron. We're actually good on coal now. I'd actually rather have a crystal shoot over a I need to go 1 more floor. I guess money's like okay because I have 6 of those. 40 iron. Oh, look. We have 20 seconds to basically gain 35 iron at this point. For this pace to be, like, fine. A complete and utter mess. That is just refusing to spawn in anything more than one or 2 spots. And if I get a diamond from it. Like, even if I got the iron in the next 30 seconds, it's like a 22-minute mines, which is not very good. And I still, by the way, need 30 iron. Good try. Day 1 just wasn't fast, and day 2 didn't pick up for it. It was a good day 2 in terms of money and getting to the blue guys. It was just really bad in terms of pace. Like, that entire run was just bad in terms of pace. And everything else. Nothing you can do when you literally just had no iron spawning whatsoever. I think I had more floors with no iron on it than floors that actually spawned with iron on it. That's when you know you're screwed. Really good on good luck days. I don't know how I feel about this bus stop. It's nice getting a leak, but I know I have a dandelion. Not getting a daffodil is kind of weird. Never got to put this down. What? Boo. I need to pick up the stone because I need 3 inventory slots here to do the sword on spot 5 trick. If I put away the stone and pick up the stone, it's so I can move the stone to slot 1. I'm always picking. If I'm not picking up a horseradish and a leek going to the mines, the run is essentially dead. And I guess I can actually get away with like doing this. But I only got away with doing that because I had to go and get that leek there, and I had an opportunity. If this was 1.5, I would have gotten a club there. What does the sword in slot 5 do? On 1.6, when you organize your tools, it organizes in the order that you had them previously, and I prefer my sword on slot 2. So when I press the organize button going down, the sword goes to slot 2 and the pickaxe goes to slot 1. Where if I get that cutscene and I had a space between, and I had that open space in slot 3, when I organize, my pickaxe will be in slot 2 and my sword will be in slot 1. It's just preference that because I prefer pickaxe and 1 sword on 2. Literally just a preference. Reality, it does not matter. Can't go that way, unfortunately. I love floor 4. Yep, I'm trying to complete the community center in the least amount of real life time as possible from a fresh save file. Timer starts on file creation, ends on the completion of the community center. Trying to do it in about 2 hours and 5 minutes. Completely glitchless and no mods, obviously. If I was using glitches, I would be almost done with the run already. This full record is what, like 6-7 minutes? Oh, I would be done with the run if I was using glitches. 3 minutes, 39 seconds is the glitch mode record for this category. Always faster than I remember. No, this pace is atrocious. It doesn't matter if I have copper. It's honestly wasteful that I'm even going for the copper when there's a ladder on the floor. I should have just left that clump. This pace is arguably worse than our last run, and our last run had bad pace. If this was a good run, I would be on floor 20 in about 30 seconds. I'm even getting extremely lucky here, and 30 seconds has already passed, so... And I'm still not on floor 19. I'm also running dangerously low on energy when I started this run with... I started this run with, what, 4 leaks and 2 cave carrots? 3 cave carrots? And I'm running out of energy on floor 18. That's not good. This run is... I mean, it made up on its pace, don't get me wrong. I can't say anything else because I just got extremely lucky with ladders. Again, that said, energy is a big concern. The first 4 floors were atrocious. I mean, I can get away with it if I just keep getting the 15% chance monster ladders. And or just instant ladders on the floor. I've somewhat been getting. And then also, I can just get, like, random cave carrots. Or bailed out. But I have 10 parsnips to go 17 floors, right? And then you'd have, like, one bad floor like this, and basically your entire previous chain of good ladders just does not matter. Granted, I honestly played this floor terribly, but, you know. Literally second to last rock, which is guaranteed to give the ladder, by the way. That 23 took more energy than the last 10 floors combined. Ancient seeds are completely useless and a complete waste of time. I always point out when I get an ancient seed just so people know that I got it, and then I just don't pick it up. Early diamond just means I can be greedy about money. They're not actually that uncommon. Ancient seeds are a complete waste of time. I would never pick them up in a run like this. I can't. No. They take forever to grow. I have to go all the way out of my way to the museum, which I don't even go into town in spring to actually get a usable seed out of it, which wastes literally almost 2 minutes. And it's essentially no extra money over what I would have gotten previously. because it won't start growing until like midsummer, realistically. So you're missing out on like 2 or 3 harvests. You miss out on 2 or 3 harvests. You're just better off using the spot for the blueberry and then 2 pumpkins. And then on top of that, you have to waste 2 minutes going out of your way to Gunther to get it to start growing. Ancient seeds are completely useless in this run. There's not really a speedrun outside of perfection and or missing bundle that getting an early ancient seed matters. It's just a waste of time. Which book is the best drop to get? Theoretically, yeah, fishing. The only other book that would actually matter is farming, surprisingly. My run that finished the other day actually got to utilize the early farming book, Dark Tech. Because when I was on spring 13th, the day, which is the day after I sell everything, essentially, the tree on the right here actually dropped the farming book, so it wasn't one of those situations where I sold it for the 500 gold, which I almost always do. I read it for the 250. It doesn't give you farming level 2 right away, but if you just do a couple of mixed seeds for, like, I think it's 3 or 4 parsnips, you can get farming level 2 before the strawberries grow. You do need to get pretty lucky with rain days, so you don't actually have to water that much. But in theory, it's like a free 5 rain days because you get sprinklers super early. Did I even check the daily luck, or was I just too busy explaining whatever the hell I was explaining? You did check? Was it good luck? Oh, okay. I check, but I don't look sometimes. No leaks, but we have 2 dandelions. No, this forage is terrible. I don't want horseradishes. Nah, you get foraging XP in the time frame that you need it without the extra. I'd rather sell that for 500 gold. You also need to chop down the wood to be able to, or for the wood for the community center plus tapper later on. So like the extra wood that you chop down later doesn't really make a difference. So, fishing is by far the best because then you can literally start the fall fish day with the fiberglass, followed by farming as long as you can, or in the position to utilize it, and then the rest just don't matter. Like, you just sell them. Mining XP doesn't matter. Foraging XP is like whatever, but it also doesn't really matter. And then combat doesn't matter. Obviously, the monster book, the monster compendium, or whatever it's called, sells for 2k, so that book is by far like the best book to get because then you don't have to care about money. Obviously, it's not a skill book. I love floor 5. It's the best floor in the game. Boy. I'm already out of energy. And guess what? I got no forge on the way up. Why would I even like that? I don't... I'm out of energy on 9. Crazy. I going? That'll... Good luck. She has it so rough. She just huffed and puffed because she had to get up, do a little swirl, and then lay down again. He's not randomly barking yet. Yeah, that's so tough, especially when my sister is gonna come back, because Hazel's gonna have to pay extra rent. My sister's gonna have the attachment issues. Yeah, you're gonna get smothered in love when she comes back, aren't you, baby girl? You're gonna have to pay so much rent. Gonna be Mine's Day. It's gonna be Strawberry Day. Literally, I'm saving the leek not for energy in the mines. I'm saving the leek because I need to save a leek for Spring Forge. No reason to go out of my way for the one on the farm there. Which is push forward and hope I can get the club on 9 instead. And I love floor 5. It's not like it's been the worst floor by far out of every single run today, where I have to break every single rock on the floor to even get a fucking ladder. I hate how bad that floor is. Depends on a barrel amount. The first time you load up a barrel floor, the amount of barrels that spawn on the wooden platform is the set number of barrels that will ever spawn on that platform. It's until next year where it resets. So if there's only 2 barrels that spawn, there can only be a max of 2 more barrels that spawn on that floor. And if I break one, the max goes down to 1. And then if I break both, no more barrels will spawn on that floor until year 2. And then it repeats every year. It just refreshes every year. So 2 barrels spawned on that floor. So that means that at max 2 barrels can spawn on those wooden tiles for the rest of essentially this run, because I don't go to the mines in year 2. And when you only have 2 barrels on the floor and you're resetting for the barrel to spawn on a specific tile, the likelihood of the barrel spawning on that specific tile is low, so I'm most likely going to waste a significant amount of time trying to brute force a barrel to spawn on the tile that I want, making it where it's just not worth it, right? Where instead, there's another barrel on floor 9 that can spawn a club that's like just as good, so I'm basically just gonna go to floor 9 and YOLO it. If I don't get it on floor 9, I'll probably reset floor 5 like once or twice, and if I don't get it, it's just a reset. That said, I should just reset on principle of this fucking fake-ass star drop luck. I'm out of energy on floor fucking 7. Or I'm sorry, floor 8. Holy shit. It generally just has to do with barrel counts and whether or not, like, when I break a few ladders at the very start of the floor, if I get an instant ladder. Like, if there's a bunch of barrels, but none of them spawned on the club spot, and then I break, like, 1 rock as I'm resetting and I get a ladder, I'll generally just take the ladder because it's more annoying to get the ladder than it is to reset after 5 more floors. As you can see, floor 5 is a horrible floor, and I can never get a ladder on it. So whenever I get a ladder on floor 5, I'm just going to take it, because I'll lose more time resetting it and then trying to find a ladder than I will just getting having the club for an extra 5 floors on average. My floor 5s are on average significantly worse than my floor 19s, and floor 19s are the spiral floor, by the way. I don't like how the timers just randomly starts. The piano. And not help that. Surely if I don't, or I don't sight at the start, I'm more consistently gonna get 118s like Piano said. It's definitely not the case of me just animation canceling blow at the trees here. I could just add like the issue is even if I add a the automatic reset to my reset script, like it just starts randomly. Sometimes it's like delayed, sometimes it's like instantly after I click the OK button. Extremely weird. Or when I say the OK button, I mean the OK button of the special menu. Advanced settings menu. I mean, the nice part is normally when that happened, the game would generally, like, crash after, like, a few more resets, but it just doesn't crash anymore, which is nice. That was the wrong tool. I used the wrong tool 3 times there. Break a step. I haven't had the game crash on me like it was in 1.5. It still just randomly starts. I didn't even have the full 50 wood, and then it was a start. Could have been a 117 if I didn't run into the doorway and miss water. Okay, well that's just shameful watering. We've been streaming like an hour. Have been a been a 118. Don't worry, we'll be back on day 2 short. There's my horseradishes. Horseradish. Linus probably destroyed it, let's be... worth it. $60 gold of stone as well. No, they do. It's just I don't want to hit a 2-hit rock because they take twice as much energy. And it's the exact same odds. Why would I want to break them? I say that, but I'm eyeing that 2-hit clump. Because on latest version, there's a 50% chance that when a 2-hit rock spawn in a clump, they are 1 hit instead of 2 hits. I would have tested it to see if they were 1 hits. But... it's like if gray rocks and the regular rocks have the same odds of dropping a ladder when you break it, why would I want to use 4 energy on 1 rock when I can use 4 energy on 2 rocks? So I get 2 chances at the ladder instead of 1 for the same energy. Like, obviously, when there becomes much less rocks on the floor, that matters less, because what matters more is the distance traveled between the rocks. When there's essentially no rocks on the floor, the chance of you getting a ladder is extremely high from any rock. You might as well just break the closest one. It almost never gives me a cave carrot, so I'm actually really happy it did. I do occasionally when I like try to cherry bomb something randomly. Like if I get a cherry bomb and I don't have space for it and I just want to drop it, I always try to drop it near dirt because there's always a chance that it gives you cave carrots. I don't think I've ever gotten a cave carrot from doing it until then. Missing earth crystal. Still bugs me. I've eaten all the extra supply of food. But good luck. Is also kind of an exception because I just want to get the ladder at the start, so it's like I don't really care if I waste a little bit of extra energy because I don't want to move. I don't want to check every single rock. Going to the middle is bad. When I'm around this corner though, I stopped breaking every rock. Kind of just push to see if the freebie is on the floor already. It's the mines. I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes and I have yet to get a run past the mines. So I end up resetting it a lot. Hence, 10%. And this one's gonna join it. Most likely. I'll have to see how the 30s go, but... This one's not looking good. Pace is like, okay. It's just I have no... Like, if I get to 20... If I get the Cape Carrot on 24, and then I get 4 Cape Carrots on 29, and then maybe, like, a random crate with, like, 2 Cape Carrots, the run is playable. That also, like, assumes that I don't get completely destroyed by another floor like this. That's fine. Maybe. She's there right now. She normally only lays there after, like, going outside. Using the floor to, cool down. On my bed, or... I'm like this under my desk. Only if my tree chopping was in. I swear to God, I can never count to 10. I always hit the tree one extra time or not enough times. So sad. Hey. Afternoon. Hope your runs have been going well. Only. Leaks like that always make me question about whether or not I want it or not. Based off of how runs have gone so far, I'm gonna need the extra energy, but I still hate picking it up. It's only a curse with too many leaks when it's a best luck day. Today's a pyramid, so. That late. Yeah, just get the club on 9 because 3's not great. That is what. Rocks at the start, I guess. My fault. The last 5 floors were pretty good, so. Floor 5, whatever. Why am I playing this? I need to go 9 floors in like 40 seconds. Hazel, that is my foot. Are you mad because I have my feet on the ground and you want to lay under my desk? You're just going to stomp your foot on my foot. Oh, you're gonna lay down across my foot. Okay. Keeping my toesies. No way, you're cool. I also don't like how you're I'm moving my foot. Why am I still playing this run, chat? What in the copium? I'm on floor 16 and it's 2 p.m. She does not need to be laying on my foot. Just gonna keep slightly adjusting. I got a bathroom. I'll be right back. Notable runs? No. We haven't had a run past it. We have had one run to day 2, and it did not get past day 2. Like a really extra early grown tree there. front of the exit. That's like not fully grown yet. I guess. I should get 100 gold, that's just sitting there. Need you, thank you for the 41. Your day's going well. Had a good week. None of the original 40 layouts were changed. It's slightly less than 40 because they're the 10s are a few repeats, but I have a topaz. That's assume yeah on this floor. better than every single pace we've had today. I'm just gonna have... There's actually quite a bit of money at the center here in Cave Carrots. I wouldn't do this, but... Group Cave Carrots and 100 gold. Yeah. Good. I definitely need energy, especially after this floor and the fact that I only have 28 copper, but... So low on copper that I should probably up. Hate doing this. When I already have a ladder on the floor. I thought I got the Cave Carrot. Gold. That's for... M26. Theoretical limit, and theoretically, yeah. Kinda hard to say. You get into the point of, like, past mines, then it's kinda crazy. The task mines can go from 0 to 120 with like a single bar of energy. Let's see, 3B. I feel like I would have gotten a ladder by now if there wasn't a freebie on the floor. Unlucky, I guess. Yeah. I really need to be on like floor 40 by now. Right. Ending pace just sucked. I will say, the one nice part about today, even though mines have just fucked entirely, is the fact that I'm not getting perma-stuck just resetting days 1 through 5. I am, in fact, just getting a bunch of good luck days. So it's much more bearable. There's not, like, 10 minutes of downtime between mines runs. Much more bearable, because it really sucks when you're just like not having a good time in the mines and you're literally just only getting one mines attempts every like 10-15 minutes. I'm not walking over there for a leak. Really, I don't need it. Just get lucky forehead. I mean, I've had a lot of star drop days. I just haven't had like the, 1 in 200 best luck day. My best days so far have been on pyramids. My best runs have always been on pyramids. Star drop's kind of fake. There's a reason I tend to ignore boss enemies prior to floor 5. Worth it. The only thing that I mean, it's like the only two things I care about. I guess there's three. It's like magnet ring, club, glow ring. They're all nice. It's just like they take so long to kill. Is it really worth it? Four enemies that I could have killed if I just got the club on floor 5 right away. Picking this up, I guess. He resets it. Not too many. That's infinite. Guess I'm a cave carrot. Yeah, that's why I was resetting the floor over and over again. I was looking for it to spawn in the one spot. Barrels are tied to the day and the position. Day floor position. So because I always go out for my first mining day on spring 1st, year 1. I'm sorry, spring 5th, year 1. As long as I get a barrel on a given spot, it will always be the same. No matter what file I'm on, what time of the day it is. As long as it's on the same floor, same spot, it will give the same thing, even files. Why I always know that there's a club on floor 5. I just have to get a barrel to spawn on the spot, which is not the guaranteed part. Sometimes I have to box. Did I just like not see a freebie or getting the mines treatment? Have been so polarizing today. They've either been stupidly fast with like a freebie or a one hit, or they have just been the most atrocious floor you could get. Really been no in between. Really good or absolutely atrocious. I love it. Overall pace isn't even that bad. Floor 22 by 220. Need an earth pistol. It's a little bit too big of an issue at this point. 29 is gonna have to be a godsend with carrots, I guess. And I obviously or to not go atrocious. The grub spawned on the, well, this grub, wait, yeah, the grub spawned on the double. Lovely, I got one. Grub spawned on the double. RPM is still not bad though. I mean, if I can get to 35 by like 630, it's playable. Just stop wasting energy. Probably gonna be a little unsufferable, but yeah. I'm blind as hell. And I guess. Best pace of the day. Money might be an issue, but find out, won't we, baby girl? Okay, eye. Okay, how she doesn't sleep with her eyes fully closed, so when she starts like twitching and doing weird things, you can see her eyes moving behind her eyelids. Surprised I didn't pick up either of those. The third one I got him. What do you mean by drag? You mean just drop items? It's just shift click the item in your hotbar, and it just drops it. Play too. Got one coal from Ah, fuck. I don't even have that energy. I need 1 copper. Almost shit anyways. My bad. I didn't realize I was still on 114 copper. I doubt the run had the money anyways. Doubt the run had the money anyways, and it was I guess it was about a 22-minute mines, which is fine. Not very good. Maybe it's opposite day. I should have continued on a worse luck day. Can't be worse than the RNG I'm getting on fucking best luck days. You know, I don't know what the depressing part is. If monsters were actually affected by bad daily luck, we would actually probably go on bad daily luck more. Just because we get a club on floor 5, and if there's more monsters that spawn, they have a much higher drop chances than rocks do on high daily luck. So not only would we not have to worry about energy consumption, we would be able to get ladders quicker on average. Monsters aren't affected by daily luck. There's no reason to. Even if we were to, on average, get less gems and copper, we'd probably still end up getting enough. And then you can get the rest on a good luck day on the second day. Now, monster ladder chance is just the static 15%, no matter what the daily luck is. If you take an average floor with an average amount of rocks and best daily luck, obviously without luck buffs, the highest, like, and then all monsters are killed on the floor, like, the highest percent chance that you can get from a ladder per rock is, like, 7 or 8. So it's literally almost double it. Versus a ladder in a best possible situation. Obviously, if there's less rocks on the floor, then your chances become significantly higher, so better off breaking rocks at that point, but then you're also better off breaking rocks on a bad luck day as well. Hello. Nope. at all. I've gotten to day 2 twice. Sleepy, thank you for the tier 1. Day is going well. Luck run. Old-fashioned duckbill run. One day the ferry will be useful. He started fully zoomed in, the day 1 ferry wouldn't actually be that bad, but because I don't do any zooming action, it's bad, even if you get it first day. And then, assuming it also hits the middle. Why is half my energy gone already? Honest question. Gone down 4 floors and my energy is missing. Okay. And not the one hit. I have gone down more floors than I have gathered copper. Not very. Ignore copper. But the pace, the pace. We can get copper later. Surely I will get like 2 or 3 cherry bombs randomly. And then we'll get huge copper clumps. And then I don't have to think about it. Hey, look. Copper clump. Cherry bomb. There's no nugget. Well, I am getting the copper clumps. The first part of the plan was not. No, Bugsmeat as an energy source is one of the worst things you can do. Each Bugsmate sells for 8 gold each. So for in a bug state gives you as much energy as a cave carrot. So I'm essentially trading 80 gold for a cave carrot. Also, it's mine's day 1. I can't craft it. You have to be combat level 1 to be able to craft it. And you get combat level 1 on day 1, but then you have to sleep to actually get the recipe. Oh. It'd only be useful on day 2, and day 2 is not really the issue with energy, it's just day 1. Is there a ladder on this floor, or am I just getting, standard mine street? To, like, put it in perspective, if I got a diamond on this floor, the thing that's least valuable in my inventory is the amethyst. I have more Bugsmeat than what an amethyst is at this point. In this exact case, because I do only have 2 parsnips left, I would actually just eat the parsnips, but, you know, I'm coping that this run is continuing at this point. Killed. If I don't have a good inventory slot, like I have a low amount of Bugsmeat, or like I don't have topaz or amethyst by then, I do actually pick up the cave carrots to sell the seeds, because they sell for like 15 each or something, and you get a shit ton of them on that floor. I would never plant them. Planting them is a waste of time, having to water them for 3 days. Because you would have to get them before floor, you would have to get them, you can't get them before the first day of the mines, which is the main issue with the energy. And then on top of that, if you would want to plant and water them, they wouldn't be ready until day 10, which is bad crates. So. And again, you don't really need the energy by then. I mean, oh, feel too bad skipping them. Arguably, I should have picked them up and dropped the amethyst for it, because they were technically worth more than the amethyst at that point in time, but it's like, whatever.
And it's not like it's the worst thing I leave behind from a casual perspective. Like, if I get an ancient seed, I never pick it up.
It's it's like the biggest scam in the world for a run like this. I'm disappointed when I pick up an ancient seed because it's just a waste of time due to the cutscene.
The ladder on the... I
go to the bathroom. I'll be back. It was already 8 p.m., so I'm 5 floors behind, so I'm essentially about a minute behind already, and then I have literally, what, 80 copper? Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you, my... Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, baby girl. My water bottle fell. Fell and landed right in front of her face. It didn't hit her. Definitely spooked her. just want one run out of the mines, man. Doesn't even need to be good. It needs to be like acceptable, like just you know, just a 22-minuter. I don't even care if I'm playing a minute behind at the start. Just need one that like is actually playable. Not this like 23, 20 more bullshit. I still think this haircut is overrated. I just don't think it looks appealing. Says the person who like doesn't do his hair whatsoever and does not care about his own hair. Oh my god, this haircut is overrated. Or style, I guess. It's not even a cut. It has to be a style. You can really cut your hair like this. What it is with fictional characters. Why do we have to get out that way? Oh, never mind. You're not even getting out. You literally just wanted to move my chair for fun. Did you even reposition, or did you just move my chair? Just to move my chair. Didn't like my take on Princess Leia haircut. Literally every barrel but the barrel that I'm... And it's kind of annoying to drop the emerald when I'm trying to reset this multiple times to get the one barrel that I'm looking for. Then I would have to drop it every single time. Drop it. Like if I got... Well, even if I got it first try, you just really can't drop anything on the floor 5. Due to how the club functions. Why is half my energy gone again? It's crazy how I always lose half my energy on the first 4 floors. Alan top. Oh, great. Definitely my fault for just not hitting the right rock. Obviously, if I just hit the right rock, I would get the ladder, right? How that worked. I'm surprised that I got the energy and it didn't buffer out. The only good runs always just come from the runs that I just get a stupid amount of monster ladders from. Energy by floor 19. Using 4 leaks, a few cave carrots, and a few dandelion. Not even like I have that much copper. Collect remix mines. I got fucking leather boots and short sword. Thank you. That's helpful. Annie girl. Thank you for the 7 months. Got 3 good carrots. A little slow pace-wise, and copper is a little bit of a question mark. Has a lot of random cash. And an early aqua. Really just gonna come down to getting decent copper over the next few floors and not getting screwed by a ladder. That's fine, at least I can see it. A bit more copper. Basically 5 parsnips a floor at this point. I'm sorry, 1 parsnip a floor. Worst part is they still do need to get the copper. The ladder. Maybe. $8.20. $8.20. No ladder. Still need to go another floor, and this copper is GG. I really don't see it. I don't think there is one. I think I've just gotten unlucky. Wish I could count some. Counting is hard. And notch. Really just been disappointing mines today. I kind of felt like I played them extremely poorly. I've kind of felt like I've just played them. I don't think I've played them the best. On right. I'm gonna lose my half my energy, but it's not for a bad reason. Surprised I didn't. You know, I said breaking down that copper wasn't going to be for a bad thing. I just realized I only have 18, and I broke, what, like 9 nodes there? And I've broken other copper nodes, so I literally got, what, like 3 or 4 below average. I should just that, unfortunately. Already out of food. I'm getting slowed, and also I'll be able to get the God, I don't even want to start another run after this. These have gone so poor today. Man. I don't know if Wooden Blade means club or not on 20. That's kind of what I'm hoping Wooden Blade means, essentially. Like the pure cope setting in. What does Wooden Blade mean for floor 20 chest? Getting a bunch of random cave carrots, which is definitely helping out. The pace itself isn't horrendous. It's literally just the board issue. Gold. I'm fine on copper. Far out of my way for copper when I know energy is going to be an issue. On a floor that I already have a ladder on. No I'm about to sneeze. No. I was ready to start spam eating so I could sneeze. I felt it coming and then it just stopped. Hang there. But pace is like good. At floor 5 for it. I mean, there's a few weapon spots later, I guess. The weapon spot on... There's a few on day 2. On day 8, day 7, and day 8. What? Why are we growling? No. No barking. Oh, you're gonna do it. Hazel. I can see your eyes wide open. I know you're not just mumbling in your sleep. Realistically, I would really want to take that because pace is already bad, but I have to. Kinda needed this cave carrot bailout.
These guys. I'm playing without a fucking club. For God knows what reason. One. Yes. I could be on 35 by this time. Like, I would be able to play this run, but Hazel.
Oh man, it's almost like we're fucking a minute and a half behind the pace that I would like to be ready. Crazy. And I don't have a club. No club, no food, a minute and a half behind the pace that I would like to be on. Crazy, baby girl, it's crazy. Fault. I'm still playing this run because I do not want to do another run. I've been literally playing for 3 hours straight and I haven't gotten a run past day 2. I'm like completely done with it. And I'm just coping the very last one. Literally 3 hours of just same bullshit.
So I can get a club on a different day, but the worst part is this is one of our better runs today. By the way, like, I'm complaining, but this is still one of our better runs today. Like, probably top 2 run. Top 2, top 3.
The only issue is I'm basically perma-stuck on 41 until I get specifically a barrel on that spot. Mouse was hovering right there because that's a wooden mallet. Now this, like, sucks. Because I don't really want to kill these dust sprites with a fucking... But I probably have to. Any of them too. Of course I get a ladder there, which prevents me from running down, so I have to run up into the slime, and then I immediately get slowed. Ah, yes, the standard order operate. I exhausted myself there. It would take forever to reset a floor. I need to ignore that iron and keep resetting for more cave carrots. It could have worked, but fun.
Terrible runs today. It's so sad. I'm not playing another fucking run. Not after this fucking shit that I've been getting today. Draws, thank you for the 13. I hope your day is going better than those runs, but I am done. I can't do my lines today. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Alright, I gotta peace. I'll be out tomorrow. Hopefully runs are better. Other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your evening or rest of your day. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.